Let's look at what EAP payments to beneficiaries attending post-secondary education looks like. So this is a bit of a long one, and there's an example at the end. So just bear with me, but I think it's important to understand everything about RESPs, considering that we have them for our children or are considering getting them for our children. So here we go. An education assistant payment, or EAP, is a payment from an RESP designed to help finance the cost of post-secondary education made by the promoter, which is who you get the RESP from, requested by the plan sponsor on behalf of the beneficiary. So beneficiaries are entitled to receive EAPs while enrolled in full-time qualifying post-secondary education program or a part-time specified education program. There's different criteria to meet the post-secondary education. It's mostly any college or university course. But just you might want to double check and make sure what school or what program is actually that your child wants to attend is in fact a qualified school or program. All right. So once a beneficiary is enrolled in a qualifying program of study, they can receive an EAP of $5,000 for the first 13 consecutive weeks of full-time studies or $2,500 for part-time studies. So since I wrote this, it has increased to $8,000 for full-time students and $4,000 for part-time students. So there you go. Now, after the initial 13 weeks of study are complete, the student can receive any amount of EAPs as long as they continue to qualify. So if a student takes a break during their program for more than 12 months, then the 13-week period will reset, and the 5,000 or 8,000 or the 2,500, which is actually now 4,000 maximums, will apply again on the next withdrawal. Beneficiaries are entitled to receive EAPs for up to 6 months after they are no longer enrolled. All right, now hang with me here. In cases where a student's expense for the first 13 weeks of study are higher than average, they can request an exemption to the withdrawal limit. All right, so I just wrote here, note the new withdrawal limits are now 8,000 for full-time students and 4,000 for part-time. So that's good. So here's an example of EAPs. There are 3 friends that are preparing to make withdrawals from the RESPs for the upcoming school year. Harry will be starting his first year of full-time studies. He will be attending university in the UK. Ron will be starting his first year of studies at the local college. He'll be studying part-time while working. Hermione will be starting her second year of full-time studies at the local college. She took a 12-month break from her studies after finishing her first year. Based on their situation, each student will be eligible for different maximum amounts of EAPs this year. Harry will be eligible for a maximum of 8,000 EAP, as this is his first period of 13 weeks consecutive full-time studies. Because he will be attending school overseas, his costs will be significant. He can apply for an exemption to the withdrawal limit to receive EAP in excess of $8,000 if necessary. Ron will be eligible for a maximum of $4,000 EAP, as this will be his first 13-week period of part-time studies. And Hermione will be limited to a maximum of 8,000 EAP, because although she will be starting her second year of studies, her 12-month break means that the 13-week period will reset.